Okay, so another skip has been found in this game. It was once again found by Graystar. He's pretty good at this. And this one skips the sniper section in Chapter 9. I don't think it was Graystar who found the out of bounds we used, but he did find the way to use it to skip this section. And just so you know, it skips like running on this building, and then that building, and then that building, and then that building. It skips going around through the snipers. And you may recall that there are normally snipers here, but I went ahead and took care of them so that they wouldn't be bothering us while I'm explaining this. That was involved in that, and so was that. So if you haven't seen this skip, it's not too hard. It's not that big. It saves, I've heard, about 15 seconds. I haven't timed it myself, but after I explain this and go through everything, I will go ahead and show a comparison of the normal route versus the skip. So basically, I'll just show you what you do for the first part of it. You need to jump on top of this tree, and then you get up here. You grab on the light, and you can go right here, which is out of bounds. Just barely. And that looks easy. At least, I don't know, it probably looks easy. And it is pretty easy. It's almost as easy as it looks. There's only one trick involved, which took me a little bit to get used to. When I first saw this skip and tried it, I didn't know how to do it. I couldn't get it to work. So I actually had to ask Graystar for some advice, which really helped me out once I knew what to do. Basically, the way that this game works is to wall climb, you have to be holding W moving forward. You have to be holding forward to wall climb, or if not, you'll just be jumping against a wall. And if you hold W and then jump to wall climb, you won't be able to get high enough to grab this light here. So you actually have to delay pressing W a little bit. You press spacebar while you're just standing still against the wall, like right on this line that I'm pointing at, or a little bit to the left of it. So like, not this black line, the line right here. So just stand against this. You can be a little bit to the left of it, maybe to the right, I don't know. But it's not that precise. And then you press space without holding W. And then about halfway up your jump, you press W, so you wall climb like that. So you just delay it by a little bit, maybe like half a second or less. It's pretty fast. It's not really fast, but don't like press it really late like that. It's hard to explain. There's just kind of a timing I have down for it. And then about at the top of your jump, you do a side jump off the wall. So you hold A and jump, or you hold left and jump. And then if you do it right, you'll grab the light. So I have like a timing for it. It's just like space W jump. It's like that timing. However, I just said that. So space W jump, and then you grab it. It's about that easy. It'll take a few times to get used to, but I think once you have this down, you probably won't miss this part too much after that. So space W jump. Just remember to delay the W and then jump shortly after that, and you'll get up here. That might be the hardest part to learn, but this next part is probably the hardest to do. And right next to me, there's a short invisible wall. It's right here. But it's so thin that you can't stand on it normally. And it extends all the way over to the door at the end of the sniper section. But since you can't stand on this wall, the way you have to get over there is to jump onto it and then keep jumping. Because if you jump, she can stay on it. Oh my god, I don't know what just happened. But you have to keep jumping across basically. And I'll just show you. So the way I do it is I get against the wall at the back edge of this little platform, and then I just run forward and then jump so that I land on the wall. So I'm against the wall so that I don't have to jump that far to the right and end up falling off the wall, because it's, remember, really, really thin. So you'll have to use your scroll wheel here. You don't have to, but it'd be easiest to use your scroll wheel while you're jumping across. So just keep scrolling every time you land and jump across. Like I said, this is probably the hardest part to do because it's really easy to mess up. And while you're jumping across, make sure that you're like pointing at the seam that my reticle is at right now. It's between like the blue building and the grayish building where the door is, you know, I don't know, like right where my reticle is. That's like the seam you look at to make sure that you're in line. And you might have to make some adjustments left and right, just so you know. Just make sure you stay on the wall. It's pretty weird. So you just jump and then jump across like this. You can coil if you want, which I've seen a few people do. I just jump normally. So, and then I fell off. Okay, well, while I get back up there, remember that there are snipers in this area. So, when you do this normally, you will have to get up here in like 1 or 2 tries, or else they can shoot you to death. But once you're up here, they won't actually shoot you. So it's probably good I died to show that. Let's actually pay attention here and make it across. So this is what it looks just... Okay, so this is what it actually looks like normally. See, that's the wall that I'm jumping on. If you see the wall like that, you might want to aim a little bit to the left to make sure you don't jump too far to the right. But yeah, just keep jumping across like this. And then once you're here, you can fall down and go through the red door. And that is the skip. I may have messed up like the hard part a few times, but that's what it looks like. And that is the skip right there. So I'll show it all the way through, and then I'll show a comparison. Okay, so when you're over here, this is the whole skip. Space W jump, grab the thing, come up here. Alright, you're in here. And then you jump across. And the snipers don't usually shoot you here. If they do, it's not enough to kill you, so don't worry. And that's the whole skip. You skip the sniper sections. It's pretty weird at first. You could also get out of bounds up on this part of the building, but there's not really anything you can do, as far as I know. There is a really weird transparent object here. I'm not sure what this is. Maybe one of you does. Who knows? It's solid. It has collision. You can get on top of it, and it's like invisible. It's really weird. So I just thought I would point that out. And you can run all the way down to the elevator shaft, but you can't really do anything here. So, but that's a skip. So I am going to show a comparison of the skip versus the normal route, and then that will be it for this. So here we go.
I see you now. There's a sniper team guarding this area. You can get back in on the other side. Be careful, Faith. There's an elevator ahead. I've managed to unlock it. Take it to the server room. You should be able to get to the top floors and gate from there.